Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 59. Time to free some towns from Zenoiran rule. And some of these battles are probably going to be plot free. Some magic mines there. I mean, honestly, these guys have got no chance.
The day will be ours.
One shot, almost a one shot, one shot.
To me.
That is just sad how easy that is.
The Cornian militia fights on. We march. Do you need something?
Dead, 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 dead. Not dead, and I'm gonna presume just because of all the archer support.
Understood. Come then.
It's not even worth taking weak units out to use them to level them up. Because of the way that, like, leveling seems to scale in this game. It would just actually use more time.
Your villainy ends here.
It's completely untouchable.
Victory grows ever closer. You face me. I'm here too.
No dialogue in this fight, it would seem. That's quite the shank.
You okay? Your strength fails you. Let me.
You know, I love how it's called limited heal, but it feels pretty unlimited to me.
Fable. You okay?
Bye, priest. That backline penetration is really useful. Just can't underestimate it.
We march on. Come then.
Dead as dodo.
Well fought.
Nope. 12 honors and a teapot. You're with the Cordian Liberation, yes? Many thanks for saving the people of this town. Us mercenaries alone couldn't muster the strength, no matter how hard we tried. Long ago, the Dark Elves who lived to the west migrated from Elheim to the snowfields of Astorius. They prefer to dwell in caves and other ill-lit locales, so many of them now reside in the Forest of Thorns. I hadn't expected humans to help us in such a manner, but I'm very grateful for it. Let's go ahead and hire a couple of griffins. In case I decide I want a flying team. Main stat, evasion, physical attack. Double evasion? Is that overkill? You know, Hardy adds defense as well as HP. Defensive doesn't add HP. Double lucky feels like overkill. It feels like you'll end up with so much evasion that yes, every hit will miss. But you don't have the HP to take a true strike, so as soon as someone comes along who's guaranteed to hit you, you die in one shot. So I think Hardy Lucky is
That should make things a little easier.
a solid build. I think with double lucky you're begging for death. Interestingly, offensive also gives HP. But defensive doesn't.
Let me take it from here. I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm going to end up hiring lots of mercenaries, I think. To watch all these towns.
Be ours. The time is at hand. set.
To the skies!
To
At
the
your service.
skies, brothers.
Stronger
Victory
than ever.
awaits! Nowhere is too far. Sir,
Look at Alain go.
you're nothing.
Oh, that ranged assist hurt.
Over here! I won't give in. Over here! How embarrassing. Now! How embarrassing. My training's paid off.
They need promoting so badly.
At your service. Understood.
Your villainy ends here.
I won't hold you back.
Victory grows ever
Alain's
closer.
squad is just untouchable.
Come then. Well fought.
I'm not even joking. It's just completely untouchable.
Nowhere is too far. I'm here.
Your villainy ends here.
Not yet.
And me.
Yeah.
Oh, your guaranteed hit failed.
Thanks.
Chloe wipes him out.
Fine job. A fine bout.
You speedrun the game with how powerful Alain's setup is. And that's why we call it the standard, because it just wins. Unless you specialize against it. Thank you, kind sirs, for driving Zenora out of our lands. I was afraid to even go outside while they were around, but now I can drink in the sun's gentle rays in peace. Town fix. Appreciate all your help. No thanks to Zenora, my storehouse has lain barer than the day it was built. But that changes now because of you. Few others would do such a kindness for a group of outcasts like us.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
I'll have those.
Done and done. Be seeing.
I'll do what I can.
Some guard I am, couldn't even keep my own town safe. Might look the part, but I'm still a simple farmhand deep down. Wicked men come to these shores in order to abduct devils and sell them into bondage. Such devils have no fear of the divine in their hearts. They'll soon get exactly what they deserve. You come from the East, mister? There's so much I want to know about humans. Thanks again for coming to our aid. We sent word out to local army here in Alheim. I'm sure they have greater priorities than us. Town is a haven for all of Alheim's outcasts. Everyone has a home here, be they dissident half-elf or otherwise discriminated against, and unlike our brethren past the mountains to the west, those of us here have perfectly reasonable relations with our human neighbours. Upon Zenoira's invasion of the province, our defeat was sadly all but certain. Before long, the nobles of our land bent the knee to Galarius one after the next to ensure their houses would live on. And yet the Ashen Blue refused to yield. My father, my family, and my retainers all stood firm against the Zenoiran onset, and all of them perished in the process. I have faith their sacrifice was not in vain. It simply can't have been. Every time I think back on the events of those days, I wonder what my father's resistance truly brought. If only he had surrendered like all the rest, accepted his place among the Zenoiran ranks. Perhaps my sister and mother might yet live. A painful thought indeed. Some have even mocked his memory, claiming him little more than a fool who mistakenly thought he was a hero. Yet what other option did he have? To merely lie down and beg for his life the moment he saw that victory was beyond him? For a knight, such actions are the mark of a coward, not a leader. It is as you say, Clive, his sacrifice was not in vain. Indeed, it was the very impetuous that has since seen you take up his battle, a battle that rages on even now. And were we not here to fight it, Cornea would surely be lost to Galarius for the rest of time. We must never forget that, no matter what. Thank you for saying so, Your Highness. Under Zenoira's rule, the wicked intent of our noble houses has been made plain for all to see. Even should we defeat Galarius, I imagine it would be difficult to return to the days of innocence which came before. All this time I've thought only of restoring Cornea to my family's rule. Yet I've no knowledge of what the kingdom I fight for even used to look like. Not its history nor its pain. As a child, everything I could have wanted was housed within our castle walls. Never considered what suffering lay beyond, nor did I need to, for that matter. My very existence was that of ignorance, blind to the fundamental truths of the world in which I lived. That began to change, of course, during my years in Palavia. Yet in that time, Cornea was reduced to an ideal in my mind, in the name of a place I once knew and nothing more. I fully intend to avenge my mother, to lay waste to Zenoira for what they've done to this continent. But after all this time, I fear I have no attachment to the home I have lost. Have I truly the right to be a king of such a home, for a reason seemingly as insignificant as the family I was born into? It is thoughts like these that instill me in the same doubts which likely once plagued my grandfather. If I may interject, Your Highness, the profound uncertainty is precisely why you deserve to rule. To summon the winds of change across Cornea's fields, just as King Charrrrlieee did before you. I understand your worries, truly I do, yet I assure you they are wholly unnecessary. And I, for one, am eager to see what manner of kingdom you create in the decades to come. Have my thanks, Clive. To hear those words grants me strength beyond my greatest belief. And I shall do whatever I must to honour their conviction. And the boat will stay there forever. S in guard rate. Come on, give me a bloody all-rounder. Maybe Guardian or Hardy. Guarding just doesn't seem like it's that strong. Couple of extra percentage points of guard rate. How valuable is that really? Alright, let's think about making him a tank. So, I guess Guardian and Hardy together.
Let me take it from here.
Defensive also works. You're definitely eating into your physical attack by doing this, though. And the question is chasing defense bonuses better than actually just having more hit points to play with?
Good call.
Honestly, it's hard to know until, like, characters are maxing out. Because you don't know what the growth is going to be like in the promoted status. And when they hit whatever the max level is. I would hazard a guess the max level is 40. Simply because that's the level of the final battle. What a miserable pack of rats you rebels are. Listen up, vermin. Gotten word that a resistance elf by the name of Alain's been spotted in this very town. Nobody comes in or out until we found him. Please, sir, this must be some kind of misunderstanding. My citizens are frightened enough as it is. Best quit your sniveling, Mayor. If we find the rat, it'll be your head that rolls for it. It's quite the mess you've gotten us into, Alain. Father, please, Sir Theon is a hero. Quite unlike you and the other cowards who rolled over the moment Zenoira marched into town. Don't you see he's fighting for the good of Elheim? These people need him. We need him. I know that, I do, but there's nothing to be done. We lack the strength to oust even one soldier, let alone all of Zenoira. Can't turn a blind eye to the plight of these villagers. You dare point your sword at me, I'll make you pay for that, rebel sympathizer. Oh mate, it's so much worse for you than you realise. I like the realism though, that not everybody is going to know who you are, right? Such incredible strength. Forgive me the question, but who are you? This man is Alain, leader of Corneo's Liberation Army. Lady Rosalinde, oh thank the Father you're safe. Tell me, is Ilithan here? Well, we found him wounded not too long ago and gave him shelter, so he might recover. He departed soon thereafter as to not put us in harm's way. Much good that did you. In any case, it appears the enemy has deployed search parties for him. Ilithian needs us, Alain. Indeed, and I'm not about to abandon him to his fate. Take the field at once. It's a side. A side of fries. This is a liberation. They're all like level 18. Which means that you can very easily overlevel for this. And then just plow through it. I mean, I'm not even over-leveled and I'm just plowing through it.
A test for my mech. Simply say the word.
Wow, you'd lose.
I'm on my way.
I bet Alain would just
The day
plow.
will be ours. We march.
Dead, dead, dead.
Onward. You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
To the skies!
To
I
the
stand
skies, brothers.
At once.
Come then.
I'm here.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The time is at hand. You face me. Well fought.
Absolutely
At your
ruined.
service. My magic is returning.
Your villainy ends here.
I'll need to study this further.
I've need of a rest.
Wow, that was one-sided. The funny part is the Colosseum doesn't even level you, and I deliberately tried to avoid gaining levels. So I've been hanging around level 20, 21, 22 for a long time now. But it just doesn't matter. Done a wonderful deed for us, young man, but do take care on your further travels. Some of my fellow elves have cast their lot with Zenoira, and many among them are skilled warriors. May have been freed for a moment, but such joys are a fleeting comfort in these dark times. Still, I appreciate your assistance all the same.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Let's see what's at the secluded shore. Door. A conversation between Alain and Chloe? Isn't it a little bit early to be out training, Chloe? Your Majesty, I didn't think anyone else was up at this hour. Spear is the one thing I have any talent with, so I want to keep my skills as sharp as possible. You probably don't know this, but I actually have 2 sisters back home. I'm the only one who was ever interested in becoming a soldier, too. My dad hardly knew what to do with me. That's why he sent me off to train under Sir Joseph. I heard from Joseph that your father was a local Cornian lord, yes. Though I confess, I never knew that that was the reason you came to Palavia. Why did you never mention it to me? Because he surrendered to Zenoira not long after. I know now that he only did so to protect our family, but at the time, I just didn't know how to tell you. Sorry for not bringing it up sooner. Please, we all have things we seek to defend, and your father was no different. As for our territory, it's a little province right near Gran Corine. Once the war is over, I plan to go back, find my sisters, and do what I can to help them start anew. Seems you care quite deeply for them. I do. Still, I suppose I should figure out how to be a little more refined before I see them again. I'm not sure there's any need for that. You're plenty ladylike as it is, Chloe. I appreciate you saying so, even if you don't really mean it. In all truth, though, 'tis I who yet struggles to grasp the affairs of nobility. Well, then you'll just have to learn. If you really want to be king, you need to know how to engage with that part of society. Yeah, I guess in that case, let's keep practicing, same as before. Heh. There you go, forgetting your formality again. Seems we have a lot of ground to make up before you're ready for that crown. Familiarity! I appreciate you lending me so many books, Travis. It's been quite a gratifying journey through the various genres of literature. Glad you're having fun with it. So what do you think of this one? It was a compelling read indeed, though I found myself struck by a particular passage within. The past is unchangeable, while the future is unknown. So if you wish to retrieve true happiness, you must seek it out in the present moment. I consider that to be a rather self-evident idea myself. But you have to realise it's an elf who's saying it. With how long most of them live, you'd normally think they'd be talking about the future instead. Though regardless of their lifespan, it's vital to exist in the here and now. I may not know how this war shall end. I plan to cherish every second I spend with my friends along the way, our triumphs and our troubles both. Can't disagree with you there. I know it won't last forever either, things will change once you take the throne. You're wrong, Travis, king or no, I am your friend first. The crown shall never keep me from speaking with you like this. Huh. Well, I hope you're right. One of my oldest friends abandoned our homeland and enlisted with Zenoira. I want no part in the conflict that pits fellow elves against each other, so I plan to leave this land when I'm next able. I used to run a repair shop over in Simtuka. I was driven from my home just the other day. Given everything that's happened here, my friend and I are looking to quit Elheim for good. Simtuka. Is that this town over here? Why not? Let's do another stage. This will probably be another quick one.
After them! This way!
They just keep coming, and our arrows grow ever fewer.
never survive at this rate.
Don't give up hope just yet. Steel your resolve and strike true.
Oh, it's actually quite a long map. Our objective of this battle is none other than rescuing Ilithan. Thankfully, it looks like he's already headed our way. After them now! Still they persist. Make haste, everyone. Find a way through this, no matter what it takes. Let me speak with him, Alain. He's sure to join our cause as long as I'm there to talk him into it. Oh, recruiting him is actually a victory condition? Or is it double victory conditions? Wow, his unit certainly doesn't look strong. There's an item up there as well. Okay, actually, I'm going to say that that's it for now because this is looking like a way longer map than I thought it would be. Although it will probably still be very easy. But I mean, there's even like a campsite, so evidently the expectation is that there's going to be some fight. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.